11 also. That will be great if you want to come and stick and hang around. Otherwise, tomorrow night's Best of the Fest at the Orchard Street, the Silver Room on Orchard Street. Yeah. And that's it. Have a great show.
Thank you. Thanks.
I'm going to move on.
Stage for the first time in several years, right?
Quite a long time.
It's been a long time. And tonight we're going to be doing some of our greatest hits from the past few years. We would like to start off by thanking first of all, Megan Finn, as well as everybody at the Longest Lunch.
Eat It Festival.
Okay, calm down. At the Eat It Festival, which this is apparently a part of. The original thing was that they wanted to, let's do center stage. The original thing was, I'm a professional. The original thing was that they wanted to get a band or something to come do like a VH1 Storytellers, like a behind the music thing. And Flock of Seagulls canceled.
Yeah, they couldn't make it. They had like the Silverman Bar Mitzvah, something along those lines.
Right. So we knew Megan from way back.
Right,
and so we're going to be doing some songs that we wrote shortly after college when we met in the circus, but we'll get to that.
We'll get to that story later,
right? So a few things. Normally a band has, you know, accompaniment of some kind. We were going to have some, much like the rest of the audience, they didn't show up though, so it's kind of awkward. But anyway, I don't think that we need those frills.
No, not at all.
No frills.
No frills. That's our show. No frills.
Because instead, you know, while we do the songs, I'll do this.
Right. And always good. Always good.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Always winning.
We're gonna start off with one of our pieces. Our music kind of traces our relationship over the years. We started off. I met this lady at the circus where I was a magician.
Yes, Dora the Magnificent.
Stop. And a fire eater.
Indeed.
That's not all you ate, if I recall.
What do you mean?
Food. We went to dinner. Like food. Anyway, so when I first met her, I was just nuts about her, and she did not respond. But there was mace.
No,
right. So
it's complicated, you know. I mean, a man endears himself onto you, and then you know it becomes sending dead flowers to your house. And
so
you know, my dog went missing. Things like that, and you know, it kind of culminates with the ladder outside my bathroom window.
Which is for your protection, because if the house caught on fire, you would need to escape.
Well, respond for you because you're always looking at my bathroom window.
Anyway, the song is called "Why Must I Watch You From Afar." Oh, you know what? I should also mention I'm tone deaf, so normally it's covered up by the musicians who are behind us, but in this case it's going to be a little rough.
It makes for an arduous songwriting process, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, so this is "Why Must I Watch You From Afar." Okay, will you do the music for us here? Thank you. Okay. I stand outside your room most every single night until you close the curtain screaming it's not right. I wish binoculars would give me better sight. But now I have to stand 100 meters back. You told the judge that it was likely I'd attack, but you can bet I'm not gonna give those pictures back. You called policemen. What did you tell them? Why must I watch you from afar? Why must I watch you from afar? In my mind and in my car, I always know just where you are. Oh.
You moved your home to try to keep me off your tail. You changed your name to keep me stop stealing your mail. But you can bet, my dear, that your plans are sure to fail.
Oh.
You called policemen.
Oh.
What did you tell them?
Why must I watch you from afar? Why must I watch you from afar? In I always know just where you are. Shower cans can go too far, but I'll watch you now on my VCR.
You are on my VCR. You
Wanna
are
start watching from afar, wanna start watching from afar. In my mind and in my car, I always know just where you are.
Thank you.
You are too nice. Hi, girl.
That's too much.
You are too nice. You are too nice. We haven't done that in so many years.
Oh my God, no.
It's good to be back.
Mostly because we're not allowed to sing it anymore because of the legal battle. You know,
There was some
kill the radio star.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, anywho, that was our first single, but you know the relationship. I think the relationship gelled. It was a little awkward at first.
Well, what was uncomfortable too was that the recording of the music was always so hard.
It was different. We had one tape recorder,
Exactly.
and so the distribution of our albums was very limited,
Exactly,
right?
and it's so complicated when the song, is going, you're going great through the song, and the tape runs out, so you have to flip it over.
Awkward.
It's
so awkward.
Exactly.
I'm lactating. So anyway, as our relationship progressed, I won this lady's heart over
Yes, you
with
did.
my magic ways, right?
Let's sit for a moment, shall we?
Let's sit for a moment. Why don't you tell us
about?
about how I won your heart?
Well, after a while, a restraining order only goes so far. So the cops kept telling me, Miss, there's nothing that we can do for you. There's nothing we can do for you.
I'm persistent.
Persistent. That's a great word for it.
Overzealous.
Overzealous. Stalker also.
Don't know when to stop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what I found was eventually when I opened up my heart to this sweet young man, he put a spell over me.
I put a spell on you.
Yes, you did. This magic man, and that is his this next song. I went out once with this cute magician. I kept thinking that he's magically delicious, but all my friends told me his sleight of hand moves should be making me a little bit suspicious, because I seem to lose myself when I look into his eyes. Then he makes my watch appear, it's always such a big surprise, because he's magic. He's magic. You can't make these feelings disappear. If you wanted, you couldn't. He'll just wave his wand to calm your fears. When you're dating a magician and he pulls that rabbit from his cage, you're locked in with handcuffs. Even Houdini could not escape. He always carried decks of cards within his pockets. It was amazing how he knew each card I'd pick. I always thought that love was just a grand illusion, but now I know that our love wasn't just a trick. 'Cause I seemed to lose myself when he saw someone into. Then he puts them back again. What's a girl supposed to do? Nobody ever loved me. Too scared to ever share my fears. But then he's reaching out towards me, and then he finds a quarter behind my ear. And it's magic. He's magic. You can't make these feelings disappear. If you wanted it, you couldn't. He'll just wave his wand and your path is clear. When you're dating a magician and he pulls that rabbit from his cave, you're locked in with handcuffs.